Alright, time for a Frankie update. I had a goal for this weekend. I didn't meet it. In hindsight, it was kind of a far-fetched, never going to happen anyway, but whatever. Made an attempt. But, holy crap. I need to fix my hair for the camera. That's work. So, my goal was to have Frankie in the garage by the end of this weekend. Now, I haven't done a lot, but I don't know. If you guys seen the last videos, you can go and look and see what kind of shape the garage was in. It was nuts. But it involved cleaning out 2 garages. But ultimately, the first garage is cleaned out enough to where Brienne can actually park in it now. So that's a win. That's a big win. Proud of myself on that one. But I still got a lot of stuff to do to the. I guess this one's gonna be deemed the laboratory for Frankie. But I did get part of it. I mean, I got a big chunk of it knocked out. I went through the entire thing. It's just not all out of the way. We actually wound up just renting a dumpster, and it was too small. I needed a bigger one. But got a lot done. To the garage, it just doesn't look like it. So, ideally, I was going to be panning out, and you'd see Frankie in the garage, smoke show, whatever. But that didn't happen. Anyway, I'll show you what I did get done. Oh. I just need to do this one sitting down. I got Eli's area, his dad's old toolboxes, which I'm now giving to Eli to use. Scientific motorcycle stand right there. Want to build him a better one. And then it's hard to see with the door open there, but that's a lot of the house crap. Bunch of I'm out of shape. Hardware. Bunch of electrical stuff. Bunch of paint. Anyway. Then I've got this area back here, which had a bunch of yard crap. Who cares about the yard? But anyway, all that stuff was over here, shovels, rakes, all that crap. This was on the other side. It's actually a mechanical drafting board, or a desk, but I don't know what I'm going to quite do with that just yet. And then this was a shelf full of just all kinds of crap. Some of it's over here, some of it was worth keeping. Some of it I'm pretty sure was cool stuff to somebody that has a need for it. That somebody was not me. So anyway, right now all of my oils and stuff is sitting there to get cleaned up, to get sorted through and put on my shelf on this side. Cabinets gone. This one's gonna go too, but right now it's holding the radio, and you gotta have tunes in the shop. You can't get rid of that just yet, so I gotta get the other spot cleaned off. But there was that mechanical drafting desk was over here, along with this thing. So I got those cleaned out. This is gonna get moved as well, but it's got a bunch of the manuals for the John Deere and other stuff in it. But yeah, see, that was a large task to be able to get them to where it's in there. All this stuff is stuff that I'm going to be keeping. I just need to now put it where it belongs. And that pool is so tempting. I have not jumped in it yet this weekend, but it might happen after this update. But this was like a bunch of that gardening stuff, and this locker cabinet thing that's going to go away. 4-wheeler still needs to go back in there and get tucked away. The 400, which is giving me fits because it really doesn't want to run anymore at all. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. This hair's great. If only I knew somebody that could cut hair, it'd be perfect. But one big fiasco is not the little riding mower, but you can see that clean spot on the concrete. That's where a shed was. So I understand that Michelle got a upgrade to her she shed. Well, as the cycle of life goes, for every new she shed, one she shed must die. That one died. There's pieces of it still. that are salvageable to use for other stuff. Neighbor's got the four-wheeler fired up. So anyway, that was a big feat. That was the main reason for getting the dumpster, so that I could get all that crap out of here right away instead of sitting on it and thinking, oh, I'll haul it to the dump. No, I won't. Hey, I'll get it burned. No, I won't. Just get a dumpster and get the shit going. Stuff gone. So anyway, there's the dumpster. Like I said, underestimated. It's a little too small. That's what she said. But voila! She can actually pull in her garage now. And all of her Christmas decorations. That's a lot of Christmas decorations. Right now I could handle a little bit of the colder weather. But anyway, so we got all of that stored away. Kiddo's little play area spot. We're still got a lot of stuff in here to do too. But it is what it is. And like I said, it's hot, so I'm going to take a drink. But here's the really, really big news. There's posted a little bit ago, a few days ago, that there's something coming soon. Had some stirring up of the Psychosis stables. So there's Frankie, still on the trailer. Another damn branch just fell out. Crap. I got a couple dying trees that I need to get taken care of. But anyway, so I'm gonna get that track bar fixed and the rear shock put back on. Hopefully make it for this upcoming Saturday's Interlake event, or the EAJ event out at Interlake. But here's the big part. The new Frankie. I think I'm just going to have to stick with the name Frankie, because all of my projects are bastard pieces that go together and take a prayer to get fired up, and then you're not really sure once they're fired up if that's what you had intended on. But you know what? Already made an addition. Fits rather nicely. But yeah, so that's the plan. Build a K5. Go play with the big boys. What am I going to do with the XJ Frankie? I don't know. Might part them out. Might hold on to it. Might, who the hell knows? Anybody that knows me long enough, just give it a few minutes. I'm subject to change without notification. So anyway, the idea was to have both of those in the garage. But I still got a few days to go before I can do that. So now I have a solid foundation for this. Thing's got the 14 bolt rear, 44 front, in off 3/4 ton. It's already got a 205 in it with a turbo 350 and a 350 under the hood. It was a TBI, supposedly it ran. And then somebody converted it to the carburetor. It's missing a carburetor, so I might put a carburetor on it just to get it going and start tweaking and tuning. But ultimately, that is what the 6-liter sitting over there is going to go in. It's got a 350 sitting behind it, along with a 205 transfer case as well. So I've got a nice little platform to possibly get up and going and play with. Build that thing up a little bit and then put it in. I don't know. We'll see. But ultimately, it seems to be the magical goal. K5 Frankie up and going in one version or the other, either with the 6-liter or just running up and going and running for New Year's Day. If it gets done before then, fantastic, but I gotta set realistic goals, because I still gotta get the lab cleaned. It's a disaster in here. Anyway, that's the update. That's where we're at. That's what I spent my weekend doing. Later.